Hey, welcome to your week 1 back and biceps workout from the B Fitness beginner dumbbell workout. Hi, welcome. My name is Brianna and this is your week 1 back and biceps workout. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do some arm crossovers. Just swing those arms nice and wide. Alternate which arm is crossing the top, and you're just giving yourself a quick little hug here. And then we're going to bring both arms up overhead, nice big inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, come up, exhale, bring them down. Inhale, up, exhale, bring them down. Let's go ahead and bring our arms nice and wide. We're going to fold forward into a windmill. Nice, easy, come up. Other side. Couple more here. And then we're just going to hinge at the hips. And then we're just going to hinge at the hips and fold forward, roll those fingertips down in front of your legs. Bend your knees if you need to. Drop the head. Shake it side to side. And then just relax. Deep breath in. And let it go. All right, for this workout, you are going to want a set of dumbbells. You can also use... For this workout, you're going to want a set of dumbbells. You can also use soup cans, water bottles, wine bottles, laundry detergent, whatever you happen to have on hand. You just want something heavy to hold in your hands. You could also use a resistance band for most of these exercises, but I will not be demonstrating that today. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with a bent row. You're going to pick up one of your weights, put it in your right hand, bring your left leg forward. Right leg is back, feet are hip distance apart, toes are pointing forward. We're going to hinge in that left hip, place our left hand on our left thigh, and we're going to pull the weight up to our chest, squeezing our back. Shoulder blade is going to pull in towards the spine. And you really want to make sure that you're lifting with your back and not just using your shoulder and your bicep here. For this first set, you can start with a lighter weight and then go up heavier, or you can start heavier and drop down to lighter if you need it, or you can do all of the sets with the same weight. Just adjust your reps as needed. Couple more here. Good, then we're gonna go ahead and switch sides. Switch that weight into your left hand. Right hand is coming on that right thigh. Weight drops down, the shoulder stays, shoulder, wrist, and elbow stay in line here, and we're pulling up towards the chest. Squeeze the back. Keep breathing here. Try to keep light pressure. Core is pulled in tight to support you. You're just pulling yourself up away from the floor. Keep breathing. All right, go ahead and shake that out. Set those weights down. Let's just do a few shoulder rolls back. We are gonna go into a back fly now. And I'm actually gonna drop down to just a slightly lighter weight for this. So again, we have that hinge forward at the hips. Our back is not arched. You're just gonna gently tuck that tailbone under. Bend a little bit further forward, slight bend in the arms. And we're going to do a back fly, lifting and squeezing right back here. So again, not using the shoulders, thinking about lifting and opening your wings, and then pulling them back down to close. Keep breathing here. Again, core is gently pulling up and in to support you. Tailbone is tucked. And this is different in the chest fly in that we're really focusing on the opening instead of the closing. Let's do 2 more here. And last one. Good, go ahead and stand up, shake that out. We're gonna switch over to our biceps now. Palms are gonna come in front of the body, facing up. Elbows are gently resting next to you. And we're gonna curl up to the shoulders and then slowly release down. Don't forget to keep breathing. Again, relaxed stance, knees are bent, don't lock those knees out. And if you have lighter weights here, I really want you to slow it down. If you're working with something a little bit heavier, obviously you can go about the same pace I am. Just try not to go any faster. We're really focusing on that down movement of the muscle, keeping it under tension. That's how it's gonna get stronger, more toned, give you that nice flex that you're looking for. Keep breathing here. Make it easier to pick up those grocery bags or that laundry detergent or your kid or your cat or your dog. A couple more here. All right, and last one, we're gonna bring it all the way up. We're gonna lower down, nice and slow here. When we get to that halfway point, just tiny little pulses. If you're working with a heavier weight, I do not recommend that you do this part. You can just lower down, shake it out, grab some water if you need. All right, lower all the way down. Wiggle those arms up. We're gonna switch now to a hammer curl. Your palms are going to face in towards your thighs, and the dumbbells are going to come up to the shoulders, and then lower back down. Notice how my wrist is staying in a neutral position and is not moving. A lot of times people will do this and flick the weight around. You wanna keep it nice and smooth. And again, slow when we're coming down. Average speed coming up. Keep breathing here. Starting to get a little heavy. You can take a little bit of a breather in between reps, so just like a 1, 2, and then come back up. Good, last 2 here. Perfect. All right, go ahead and come down to the floor. I'm just gonna use one weight for this, and we're going to do a pull over into a glute bridge. So the weight is gonna come overhead. Arms are not quite straight, but not fully bent either. You're gonna pull the weight forward as you lift your hips up, and then lower down and back as the weight goes behind you. Exhale as you pull forward. Inhale as you lower back and down. Glutes come down nice and slow. We're not slamming into the ground here. Keep breathing. Let's do 2 more here. And we're just gonna hold that glute bridge up for 10, 9, go ahead and slowly lower the weight behind you, but keep the hips up. And lower down. Go ahead and stretch those arms overhead. Nice big deep breath in and out. We made it for the first round. Let's go ahead and take it from the top again. Take your time coming up to standing. Grab those weights. And we're gonna go into that bent row. Now you do have the option of doing them both at the same time, which is what I'm gonna show you next. Or you can start again here with a one-handed. Both weights at the same time, hinge at the hips. Back is nice and flat, shoulders aren't curved and rounded. Relax, pull. And from the front, slight bend in the knees. Tailbone is gently tucked underneath. Core is actively pulling away from the floor. Shoulders are relaxed down away from the ears. Try not to overthink it. You're just pulling to your chest and releasing. Keep those elbows in close to the body. 2 and 1. Go ahead and stand up, shake it out. If that bothers your back, take it back to this because it'll give you a little bit more support. Now we're gonna go into that back fly. Another option for this is to come down to the floor into a tabletop position. You can do this for the row as well, and you can pull up here. And then for the fly, we would just take it one arm at a time and open. I'll show you from the front. Nice and controlled. If the weight gets too heavy, keep the motion. And last one, let's go ahead and switch sides, same thing. Keep going here. All right, and then let's take it back to that bicep curl. You can come up to standing. If you were down on the floor, you can also stay kneeling on